I did my own experiment with ChatGPT not long after it came out. As Ian mentioned, I write regularly for the Times, and they said, could I write an article for the Times on the impact of artificial intelligence in law? So I went to ChatGPT and I said, could you please draft 800 words on the impact of AI on the legal profession in the words of and based on the research of Richard Susskind? And so I look at what comes up, and as we all do, quite always slightly dismissive, oh, it's okay, but it's not nearly as good as the real thing, was my initial reaction. 6 months later, I tried it again with what was then GPT-4. And I looked on screen at its response to me, and for the first time, a shiver ran up my spine, because this really could have been a first draft by me. And I reflected that day, as our machines are becoming increasingly capable. By the time we get, at least conceptually, to GPT-6, there'll be no need for me to be writing columns in the Times. And in fact, we'll probably look back on it and think it's rather ridiculous that one person writes about an issue. Why wouldn't you say, write a column in the future of AI and law based on the work of the top 50 people in the country, and write it in the style of Martin Amis, a proper author, rather than me? There's all sorts of ways you could imagine it being better. And my mind was opened up. But at the same time, I thought, and this is a lesson for all of us in any form of business, is I think the market will show no loyalty to our traditional ways of working if AI systems can produce an outcome, an output that is quicker, cheaper, better, and so forth. So I felt at once inspired, but also unsettled, again reflecting this tension we find in the world of AI.